So the holiday season is upon us, and you may be picking out a gift for a programmer right now. And that is quite the hard task. In fact, when I was looking up guides on the internet of what to buy a programmer for Christmas, I saw a ton of terrible advice. So in this video, I want to teach you what not to buy a programmer for Christmas to help you avoid buying a crappy gift. So the first gift to avoid is a Raspberry Pi. Now this may be shocking to some of you because it's a computer. It's technology. And programmers love that stuff, right? Like the logic goes, the Raspberry Pi is a computer. Programmers love computers. Therefore, they must love the Raspberry Pi. But that is not necessarily the case. In fact, this is a very deceptive gift because it looks like the perfect one for a programmer, but in fact, it may be completely useless and they may never actually use it at all. In fact, a lot of times this will just sit on your shelf and never to be touched ever again. And let me tell you why. Programmers fit into one of two categories. Number one, they absolutely hate hardware or any physical device. They don't want to program that. They prefer software and stuff you actually do on the computer. That's personally where I fit in. So I don't ever want to program a Raspberry Pi really at all or touch circuits and that stuff. Camp number two is programmers that have no interest after a day's work of programming all day to come home and to fiddle around with a Raspberry Pi. See, if a programmer doesn't already have a Raspberry Pi, he probably has zero interest in actually doing anything with it. And it is just going to sit unused in the back of his closet. And I just want to be clear, I don't think there's anything wrong with a Raspberry Pi. I think as a product, it's really cool. I just don't think it is a great gift to give to a programmer. Now, what I will say is, this could be a potential item to get an aspiring programmer to toy around with. Though even then, there's a good chance it sits unused. Number two is T-shirts. More specifically, these nerdy T-shirts. Like, no, I will not fix your computer. I have zero interest in wearing these, but take that fact aside for a second. Programmers already get way too many T-shirts from tech conferences, and instead of getting them a T-shirt, you really probably should be encouraging them to branch out in their fashion decisions. They probably already wear way too many T-shirts. Up their game and get them something more fashionable than a T-shirt, please. Number three is a Udemy course or a programming book or fill in the blank, any kind of paid learning material for programming. Now, the reason I say this is a bad gift is it's very hard, especially if you're not a programmer or a software engineer yourself, to accurately measure where someone else's skill level is at. So a lot of times you may pick something out where they are not interested in that particular programming language or framework or subject, or it's too basic for them, or maybe it's too advanced for them. It's just very hard to line that up. For example, believe it or not, my mother still sends me emails about React.js courses or topics, and I'm just like, Mom, you know I teach React, right? Number four is stickers. Now personally, I have zero interest in these whatsoever. I don't want to stick them on my laptop. I don't want to stick them on my backpack. I don't want to stick them anywhere. Now there are some programmers that actually do like them, but the problem with just getting them a random sticker pack like this is tech conferences already have a ton of stickers and they give you a ton of stickers. And most programmers probably have a whole drawer full of stickers, or they just threw them away like I did. Or they plastered their laptop already with them. Now with that said, maybe they still want some stickers. If that happens to be the case, and you happen to want to get them stickers, don't buy them a random pack of stickers like this. Instead, Get them some unique stickers that are not just random technologies that you're going to pick up at conferences. Number 5 is a geeky poster. See, I have zero interest in posters as well. And if you want to get me something to get like a nice atmosphere at my desk or something like that, give me like a candle or a nice little plant, something like that. I don't want these generic, lame joke posters. It's currently unavailable, thank goodness. But there's a ton of like this that are just like some generic programming joke. Don't do that. Get something unique if you must get a poster. Just don't. Number 6 is a binary watch. Now, I thought this was a joke, but it kept popping up in different lists. Like Business Insider recommended this. And the thing about this is, it looks like a complete joke. Look at this guy. But he costs $90. $90 is not a joke. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but do not buy a programmer this. Don't buy really anyone this. I'm really confused why this is a thing. I have no idea who would want to wear this, but there you go. Don't do it. I would rather have an Apple Watch, and I don't even have an iPhone. I'm giving honorary mention to mugs like this because I would probably buy someone this, but it's also one of those things that's a low tier gift. They probably already have a mug. I know they already have a mug. They know they already have a mug. But it's one of those things where it's like you couldn't think of anything else. So you got them a mug that has some random joke on it or something, and you're like, it passes off as okay. So, just so you know, this is a meh gift. But it's one of those, sometimes it has to be done. So there you go. That is what I recommend not buying a programmer for Christmas. I thought I'd leave you with one suggestion. Well, we'll give you 2 suggestions. The first suggestion is probably to just pick something that is not related to programming. But if you must, buy them a rubber duck. Yes, this is great for 2 reasons. 1, turns out I don't have any reasons. You're just going to have to trust me on this one.